We got Stoney in, so we're going to take advantage of having Stoney in and talk about things that, A, Stoney finds interesting, and B, the weird stuff that he does. And the latest edition of Stoney Doing Something Funny is coming up at 11:10. But first, Stoney this morning sent his show sheet in. It said, don't click on this link, but then he included the link, which was completely unnecessary if you didn't want me to click on it. But I showed some discipline. I waited till you came in, and then I asked, Mike, why would you include the link if you didn't want me to click on it? And you said, because it'd be easier for you to find it later, which I suppose makes a certain degree of sense, although you could always just email it to yourself or bookmark it or something. But
well, what I did is I went to the send pile and then just clicked it, and it's right here in front of me.
Yeah, okay.
All right, now this is perfect for Kenny because he's a hockey guy as well.
I'm disciplined.
Yes, you are. You are very disciplined. These are, thanks to the website Bro Bible, 9 facts about the NHL that are not made up despite sounding incredibly fake. All right. Okay? Yep. Now, 2 of these I already knew, and you probably do as well, but here we go. Do you realize that Wayne Gretzky would still be the NHL's all-time point leader if he never scored a single goal?
So just on assists alone?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember hearing that before, and it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
On assists alone.
He has 1,963 assists. Jaromir Jagr is in second place in total points with 1,921 total points.
Wow. It is an incredible stat.
Okay. That one I knew.
All right.
This one I didn't. Speaking of Jaromir Jagr, only 3 players have appeared in more than the 1,733 games Jagr played in during a career, which he was a member of 9 different teams. As of February of 2024, he played with or against 36.8% of every single guy who's appeared in at least one NHL game. In 2025, Alexander Barkov appeared in the Stanley Cup Finals for the 3rd year in a row. It's the 45th straight season in which at least one person who played with Jagr was a member of one of the 2 teams playing this for the Stanley Cup Championship. The last 45 years.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
That was brought up on a broadcast, and I remember hearing that and going, what? That's crazy.
That is mind-blowing.
Okay.
So think about, if you are 45 years or less and you're an NHL fan, you have not witnessed a Stanley Cup Finals game played or 2 teams that didn't include a current or former teammate of Jaromir Jagr.
Yes.
Wow.
All right, but this one. Nathan Horton, not exactly a well-known name, but in 2014... game between the Blue Jackets and the Stars was postponed 4 minutes in the first period when Rich Peverly of Dallas collapsed on the bench due to an irregular heartbeat, kind of like the Yuri Fisher situation.
Yep.
Horton had already put the Blue Jackets on top of the goal. Then they decided they were going to play 60 of a full game 2 months later. He was scratched from the game, but was still officially credited with a goal contributing to a 3-1 win.
In a game that he was officially scratched from, he scored a goal.
He scored a goal in a game he didn't play in.
Wow.
How about this one?
All right.
One of our own, Gordie Howe.
Yeah.
Gordie Howe started his NHL career before Bobby Orr was born and didn't end until Bobby Orr was inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame.
Wait, what? He started playing professional hockey?
Yeah.
Before Bobby Orr
Gordie Howe's first NHL game with the Red Wings was October 16th, 1946, which was before Bobby Orr was born.
So that Orr is born, grows up, goes through his entire career, gets inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame.
In 1979, they waived the 3-year waiting period because of his injury.
And
Gordie was still playing.
That's also amazing.
Mm-hmm. How about this one?
This list is living up to it.
Wayne Gretzky scored at least 4 points in a game, more times than he failed to record a single point.
So on any given night on FanDuel, he was more likely to have a 4-point game than a 0-point game.
Yes. He appeared in
You would get a better payoff for betting he would have 0 points than if you bet he would have 4 points.
The great one appeared in 1,487 regular season games. He was able to, and opposing teams were able to prevent him from posting at least 1 goal or assist in 203 of them. However, in 217 of those games, he had 4 points.
Wow, that's amazing.
Now, this one I knew, and it was brought out when he unfortunately passed away a few months ago. Ken Dryden,
Yeah.
one of my favorite players of all time. I actually had a Ken Dryden jersey when I was a kid.
Sure.
He won the Conn Smythe and the Stanley Cup before he won the Rookie of the Year, the Calder Trophy. He got called up late in the 1971 season. They upset the Boston Bruins, and he led them to the Stanley Cup. He won the Conn Smythe, and
was still eligible for Rookie of the
Year the following year.
That's pretty wild.
Okay, that I didn't. That I knew. Okay, this one I had no idea. This is bizarre. The Sabres, the Buffalo Sabres. Now, if you follow the Sabres right now, you probably think, oh, of course. The Sabres used a draft pick on a fake player. This was during the 70s when the NHL was warring with the WHA over trading, over players. They were poaching players. These tweaks turned the proceedings into a slog during that draft, where it took 3 days to get through all 25 rounds of the NHL draft. And the Sabres decided to stage a protest during the 11th round by using the 183rd overall pick to select, I'm sure I'm not pronouncing this name correctly,
This fake name.
Taro Tsujimoto, who was purportedly a center for the Tokyo Katanas. The NHL verified the selection before discovering that he was not a real person, and it was officially scrubbed from the record books despite living on forever in the hearts and minds of hockey fans.
So why'd they do it?
In protest of the way the the way the draft was going.
Okay.
How about this one? The Calgary Flames drafted the wrong player in a draft where 3 guys had the same name. Stefan Nilsson was a really good player for a pro team in Sweden, caught the eye of the Flames heading into the 1988 draft. The Flames were under the impression they used the 5th round pick to select him before things took a turn when the Canucks also selected Stefan Nilsson in the 12th round. Calgary complained to the NHL, which discovered Calgary had picked the Stefan Nilsson who played for HV71 as opposed to the one they wanted, a forward who ultimately went to Vancouver. There was a third one who ended up not being a factor but was also up for grabs in the draft. In the end, it turned out to be a non-issue as neither Nilsson ever played in the NHL.
Interesting.
And finally, this one's a little sad. The Pittsburgh Penguins, when they entered the league in 1967, they were trying to figure out ways to get new fans engaged after playing their inaugural season. And the Pittsburgh Zoo agreed to lend them a real penguin named Pete to serve as their mascot. The team commissioned CCM to make the penguin a tiny pair of skates and even recruited a figure skater to try to teach him how to navigate the ice. Unfortunately, his tenure was short-lived as Pete died from pneumonia. Why am I laughing?
Don't laugh. That's terrible.
Pete died from what?
Pneumonia. That was linked to warm temperatures and the habitat at the igloo.
Yes, Stoney, indeed, that is very sad.
Stoney laughs at dead penguin. Stoney, I have one that I think you might appreciate that's kind of in this vein.
Okay.
Do you know who the Winnipeg Jets have a statue of in front of their building?
Do they still have is it still a
Is
queen?
that the queen, is it?
No, it's a player.
A player.
It's from a long time ago. It's from some time. It's from
Bobby
your
Boulin.
era of hockey
Bobby
watching.
Boulin.
No.
It's not Bobby Hall from the WHA.
The Winnipeg Jets have a Dale Howardchuk statue in front of their building.
Dale Howardchuk never played for that version of the Winnipeg Jets, though.
That's the fun fact, is that all of his stats technically belong to the Arizona Coyotes because they have the rights to that IP. So, or technically the NHL does, but that belongs to them. The Winnipeg Jets have a statue of a guy in front of their building that they don't own any of the stats to, which I find to be hilarious.
That is good.
Well, for a while, in Philadelphia, they had a statue of a fictitious boxer in front of their arena.
That's true, yeah.
They moved it to the art museum.
Makes sense.
Rocky Balboa, yeah.
All right, because
By the
Stoney's...
way, thoughts and prayers to friends of Pete the Penguin.
Yeah, right. You're going to be hearing from some people. So, Stoney being Stoney, he came in yesterday and told me this story. All of us can relate because every morning when we get up, you don't roll out of bed and say, okay, what do I do next? You have your script. You have your routine, right? You get out of bed. I immediately go to the bathroom and
Shower.
I take a leak.
Okay.
I
I
turn
do
on the
that at the
shower,
same time.
Take a what?
You don't pee in the shower?
No.
Oh, come on. Really?
Didn't I forget somebody on the morning show said there's two types of people, or maybe it was Gator. There's two types of people that say they pee in the shower, and then there's liars.
No, I don't pee in the shower.
Yeah, there's a drain there. It's great. You kill two birds with one stone. You don't have to, it saves
I'm not
time.
that pressed for time.
You never once have. Never once.
Oh, yeah. Like in college, I'm an adult
No, I do it
now.
all the time. There are times I remember having this discussion with Bill McAllister, where I'm doing it, and you don't even realize how, oh, wow, I guess.
You don't even realize?
Yeah, you just, lather it up, whatever. Oh,
Can I ask you, when else do you not realize you're peeing?
Well,
We didn't even get to the question yet.
We're not
No.
going to. It's all hijacked now. We're going to do a 10 text. What did Stoney forget to do in his morning routine?
Not pee in the shower.
Yeah. I don't think this
do you
is
know?
normal,
Do you know?
Mike.
Do you know the other peeing thing that I'm famous for? I don't do it anymore, but I used to take my dog out in the backyard. When he had to pee, I peed with him.
You just pee in the backyard with the dog.
That should have been the 10 texts. What was Stoney famous for other than that about peeing?
Yeah.
I don't think anybody would have got that one.
No, I'm not sure they would have. Come on, man. Does your wife know this?
Yes. I bet you there are women who pee when they shower too. During their shower.
Stoney, I'm with you on the shower one, but
Yeah.
the backyard one, I can't. I can't.
Yeah,
back
it's
down.
but the backyard one, it's only at night. Nobody can see me.
Mike Stone, ladies and gentlemen. It's Karsch and Anderson, 97.1.